Oh, and that's it. Okay, that's what you like to see. Let's go. Also, we got the final kill.
Nice.
Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup for the TAQ-56 assault rifle here in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. So of course guys, it has been a little while since the last time that I made a proper class setup video on Modern Warfare 2, as a lot of my recent videos have been checking out blueprints, but for this one we are going to be bringing it back and checking out a really good class setup for the TAQ-56 or the SCAR L assault rifle here in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. And one thing that I will say is for this particular class setup, what I wanted to do is recreate a classic Modern Warfare 2 / Modern Warfare 3 SCAR class, because of course if you guys ever played Modern Warfare 2, the 2009 game, or Modern Warfare 3, you would know that the SCAR in those games were incredibly powerful weapons. They were a lot of fun to use, and because of all of those reasons, that's how come I want to recreate a classic style class setup for the SCAR L on the TAQ-56 here in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. So I would like to quickly mention that I am going to be using the frontal impact blueprint for the TAQ-56, which of course was the beta blueprint. Now if you don't have this particular blueprint, it's really not too big of a deal. You can just use the standard variation, but if you have it, feel free to go ahead and use it. Now, going over the attachments, of course, my first one, I am going to be using the demo clean shot grip. My second one is going to be the Commando 4 grip. My third one is going to be the Harbinger D20, which is of course a suppressor. My fourth one is going to be the 17.5-inch Tundra Pro barrel, and my final one is going to be the TV X-Line Pro. So now let's take the time and talk a little bit about the tuning, because I did tune every single one of these attachments, and for the first one being the demo clean shot grip is naturally going to be increasing the sprint to fire speed as well as aim down sight speed, and what I decided to do is actually tune the aim down sight speed by 0.29, so that way you will be aiming down sight a lot quicker, as well as I also increase the sprint to fire speed, so that way you can get those iron sights up as quickly as possible. Moving over to my underbarrel for the Commando 4 grip, I decided to tune the aiming idle stability as well as the recoil stabilization, just so that way we can control that recoil a little bit better when using the TAQ-56. Now let's move on over to the third attachment, which is the Harbinger D20, and talk a little bit about the tuning. So for this particular attachment, I tuned it quite a bit, meaning that I tuned the aim down sight speed, so that way it's going to be aiming down sight a little bit quicker, as well as I also increase the aiming idle stability, just so that way this weapon will be a little bit more stable, because once you put on a lot of these attachments, it really starts to destabilize the TAQ-56, as without the proper tuning, the weapon really starts to bounce around quite a bit. So that's how come for this particular attachment, I decided to increase the aiming idle stability, as well as I also decided to increase the aim down sight speed, so that way it won't take such a long time to actually aim down sight. And now let's move on over and talk a little bit about the tuning that I put on my 17.5-inch Tundra Pro barrel. So of course this particular barrel will be increasing the damage range, hipfire accuracy, as well as bullet velocity. And one thing that I did make sure to change is to tune the damage range on the barrel, so that way this weapon will be a little bit more effective at those longer range engagements, because once you put on those other attachments, if you don't counteract some of the negative downsides with a barrel, you will notice that this weapon is really good at close range, but at those medium to longer range engagements, it really starts to drop off. So that's how come I decided to put on this particular barrel. I also tuned the damage range, as well as I also tuned the aim walking movement speed, because to be perfectly honest, this is a really heavy barrel. So if you don't tune the aim walking speed, it's really going to slow this weapon down quite a bit. So just be sure to keep that in mind. And now let's head on over and talk about the tuning that I put on the stock, where I increased the aiming idle stability, as well as I didn't touch the aim down sight speed or aim walking steadiness. I kept that standard with this particular stock. So with that being said, naturally my secondary weapon is going to be the P890, my tactical is going to be the stun grenade, my lethal is going to be the Semtex, and my perk package is going to be scavenger, battle hardened, fast hands, as well as finally quick fix, and of course my field upgrade, I am going to be using dead silence. So yeah guys, if you go on to enjoy today's video at any given point in time, make sure you leave a like on down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications, so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class ups, intel, and so much more. So without further ado, let's actually dive right into it. And alright guys, as you can see, of course we are going to be joining up into our first game, and this time we are going to be playing a standard match of TDM here on Shoot House. So let's see exactly how well this is going to go. As I mentioned, and I think it was either my last video or the video before that, the Shoot House is pretty hit or miss. It feels like every game you either are going to be playing a match of CDL sweats, or you are going to be playing with camo grinders. It's really just one or the other. Well, that was pretty close. Well, that was a pretty scary situation. I just got flashed right off the rip, and then this guy's running at me with a shotgun. Oh, there he is again. Oh no. Oh, we got a double kill too? Okay, let's go. That's what you like to see. Oh, there's shotgun guy. Oh no. that was so close. Okay, you know, I just need to get a little bit of ammo right now, not gonna lie. Like right now, I think I only have like, yeah, one bullet, literally one bullet. And we're on a bit of a streak, so I'm trying to keep this alive. Hey, anyone just want to like die right in front of me so I can grab their scav pack? Thanks. Okay, that was pretty close. And that was even closer. I mean, we kind of had a mid-air gunfight back over there. Honestly, all that time playing Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 kind of trained me for that moment. Let's go call on this UAV. All right, and that's gonna be the game. Overall, a very hectic game, if I do not say so myself. And all right, guys, so another thing that I want to talk about in today's video, and that is Season 1 Reloaded for Modern Warfare 2, because it's kind of wild to think about. Also, there we go. That's going to be our first kill. The Season 1 Reloaded for Modern Warfare 2 is going to be releasing relatively shortly. If I'm not mistaken, Season 1 Reloaded will officially go live on Wednesday, December 14th, which isn't this upcoming Wednesday, but next Wednesday at the time of making this video. Which I will say on a side note actually works out really well for me because I actually don't have any shifts for work that day. I also don't have any schoolwork to do, so that means I can spend all my time grinding out Season 1 Reloaded. But one thing that I find pretty interesting is the new content coming with Season 1 Reloaded. Interestingly enough, also, that was freaking quick. Okay. We are going to be seeing the map Shipment coming with Season 1 Reloaded, so that is going to be rounding out pretty much the two remake maps from Modern Warfare 2019 being Shoot House as well as Shipment. Now, yes, I do realize that Shipment was originally from Call of Duty 4. However, the version of Shipment that we are going to be seeing in Modern Warfare 2 is going to be a remake of the Modern Warfare 2019 version of Shipment, which, as you guys are all very well aware, is slightly different than the original COD 4 version. However, in addition to the new maps, another thing that I find kind of interesting, also kind of curious, is how we are going to be seeing the new DLC weapon being added into Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, because of course when Season 1 initially released, we had the new DLC weapons being the Bass P as well as the new sniper rifle. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. They released into the game with the actual battle pass. However, the third weapon was naturally the M13B, and as you guys remember, the M13B you unlocked by killing the chemist in DMZ. So that really begs the question as to how the new Chimera DLC weapon, which is going to be the new DLC assault rifle coming in with Season 1 Reloaded, how that particular weapon will be added into the game. Will it be like Modern Warfare 2019, where you had to complete an in-game challenge in the actual multiplayer of the game? And you can also purchase a bundle to get access to the weapon, or will it be like the M13B, where you need to complete a challenge in DMZ? If I were to give a wager, I would say it's going to be a little bit more like the DLC weapon model that we saw in Modern Warfare 2019. Personally, I think the reason why they made you play DMZ to unlock the M13B, which is kind of a promotional thing for the brand new mode, because of course, DMZ was an entirely new game mode coming in with Warzone 2 as well as Modern Warfare 2. And naturally, the developers want people to try out the new game mode because they spent a lot of time on it. So one really good way to get Call of Duty players to try out a new game mode or try out something new is by allowing you to unlock a new DLC weapon or a new blueprint or something of the sort. So that's why personally I think that they locked the particular M13B challenge behind DMZ. Oh my goodness. That guy, he just jumped up and clung to the wall. Oh no. However, another possibility is they might simply have a new method to unlock the new DLC weapons that we just simply have not seen in Modern Warfare 2019 or even within the first month of Modern Warfare 2. But anyway, we're going to have to see. And with that being said, if you guys haven't already, make sure you comment down below what are your thoughts on the content that we know thus far coming with Season 1 Reloaded. Also, another thing that I wanted to mention, and that is how interested I am in seeing, also we had to destroy that real quick, on how the new Honey Badger is going to be working in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, because of course the new Chimera assault rifle, which is actually in the Bruin weapons family, is effectively the Honey Badger from Call of Duty Ghosts. Also, we just lasered that guy, oh my goodness. However, the interesting thing about the Honey Badger is that the weapon is pretty much going to have the blackout rounds for the M13 assault rifle that we saw back in Modern Warfare 2019, where, of course, in Modern Warfare 2019, there were the blackout rounds for the M13, which were subsonic rounds, which meant that they flew a little bit slower, they had a slower bullet velocity, but when you killed opponents with the blackout rounds, a skull wouldn't pop up on the minimap. Oh my goodness. And that also couples into the fact that the Chimera or the Honey Badger actually has a built-in suppressor. So let me just say, it's going to be a pretty silent weapon. And honestly, depending on how well it performs, it could honestly be a really good option for search and destroy. Oh, that was close. Oh, they are just diving on this hard point. All right, we literally just need one more point. Okay. Oh, and that's it. Okay, that's what you like to see. Let's go. That was honestly starting to get a little bit close there, and then we start to mount a comeback, which was awesome. Closing out a really good game. Also, we got the final kill. Yeah, I switch over to the pistol. Guy ran at me with a knife, and yeah, that's of course going to be the game. So yeah, guys, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn post notifications, so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class subs, intel, and so much more. So thank you once again for watching. I'm your host, Deeper Jungle, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.